Hello, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kim, and this is Kim's Chaos Budgets. Today we're going to be doing my cash stuffing for my wallet, my high priority and my low priority binders. So let's get into it. Okay, I have my cash planning sheet here. Small for sound. I have my cash planning sheet here that I'll be just looking at for reference. I did already spend a little bit out of my fuel budget, but first let's see how much money we've got here just to play around with. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40. It's all backwards. Alright, we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 80. And then we just have 3 5s. So we've used 45 out of $50 of our fuel budget. So we will just deal with that when the time comes to just put $5 in there. For dining out, I'm going to put 30 in there, just a 20 and a 10. Fuel, like I said, it's just going to get a 5 because, yeah. Tyler spending, we actually did a little bit of that too. You know, it's fine. We are just seeing how we go with this budget. Because I have been out of the loop for a while. I'm also going to get a 20, although I may end up just putting my 20 in the savings because I'm trying to get out of debt as soon as possible. We've got other things we want to do besides be in debt our whole lives, so that's the mindset I'm trying to keep going forward. Okay, so that is it for our wallet. Next is our high priority. Oh, this cute old binder. So we skipped over quite a few here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Kind of rearrange here a little bit. Make sure everything's still in frame. And it's not. So we're just going to leave that how it was. I realize this is kind of chaotic. Actually, what I might do is just sit this up like that. And then, there we go. Sorry, trying to remember how I usually do these things. So, maintenance got $10, but we did dip in here a little bit for house expenses, so let me just make sure that's right. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. That is correct. I think I must have gone in here and corrected it after we did some stuff. It's the 19th. Oh no, I didn't mean to put it there. Plus 10 brings us to 80. Pets is also going to get a 10. So they've got 50, 70, 90, 100. I hope your week has been going pretty good. I know we're almost at the end of the week. Hopefully you guys get the weekend off. I unfortunately have to work, but it's okay because I'll be bringing in a little bit of overtime on this check, so I can't be too mad about it. Entertainment, we zeroed it out with our reallocation we did right before we moved, so now we are just trying to build it up a little bit. We got $15 in there, and that's all there is there. Surprise bills. Didn't get anything because it is quite beefy in there. 355, which I'm thinking I might need to take that out sometime soon, but until then, I'm just going to let it sit in there until we actually really need it. Medical, we built up quite a bit. Like I said, we took a break from all of the baby stuff for a while we were moving, so once we get back into that, I'm sure the bills will be rolling back in. So, Sam's Club got 15. They actually moved to be pretty close to the Sam's Club that we usually go to. So, probably going to be going there a little more often for groceries and stuff like that. So, I might be putting more into this. And I believe that was it for everything. Our baby fund got moved to the bank so we could get interest. We do have a little bit in grocery buffer. I'll leave it for now just in case. We do have a little bit in date night. I should probably take this back to pay back the credit card. I will try to remember that next time. Oh, that's right. I moved this over. There was 25 in there, right? 10, 25. Because we don't need this moving fund envelope or the tracker anymore since obviously we've already moved. I'm just going to set that to the side. So that'll be good. One less thing to have to budget for a little bit. All right, that's it for our high priority. Well, okay. Low priority this week only got $20. Oh no, I'm out of fives. Let me see if there's anyone in here that has a bunch of fives. No. Souls was going to get a 5, so I'm just going to take this 5 back and give it a 10. Alright, let's see if we can rustle up another 5. Dang, birthday's one didn't get anything, or I could steal it from there. These are like empty. Maybe from furniture. Yes, we can. So we'll take these 2 pockets and just give them a 10. 10, 20, 35. He must have taken some money out of there to buy some furniture. Let me. Oh no! Let me fix that real quick. So, 219, 10, 20, 35. I'll just update that. We did buy some new furniture. We have a new sectional sofa and ottoman coming at the end of March, I believe it was. So that'll be nice to have some new furniture in our new house because our old couches are very torn up by the cats. Okay, let's set this back up here. So it looks like household already got the 5. So it's just the garden. That's fine. And yeah, like, new house doesn't have a garden set up already, so we'll be doing that sometime in springtime, maybe. But we'll see how far we get, because obviously this isn't a very big priority. Because we do want to really be working on getting out of debt. You know what? I was just in the furniture thing. I could have just done that while I was back there, but you know, it's alright. I'll take these 2 tens and just do a 20. That way I have some change for my savings, and then it gets another 10. So I will take this 10, put it away, and give it, oh no, there's more than 120 there. There we go. So we've got 20, 45. I'm actually just going to erase that so I don't waste up my tracker space. 45. Okay. And we can pop that back into furniture. And then what we have left here is what we will be doing our savings challenges with. So let me just give that a quick count so you guys, oh my god, I'm just going to set that down because it wants to keep falling. I'm sorry for that sound, guys. I know it's awful. So let's just see how much we have to play with for our savings. I know it was a little bit more than we had planned for, because I just ended up with a little bit more money somehow. I think I must have gotten paid back for something. I'm not really sure what happened there. But we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 75, 80. $80 to play with for our savings, which is 60 more than we were budgeting. Which that's fine. I like doing the savings because it keeps me motivated. But you can catch that video probably, I would say, the beginning of next week, if not sooner. I like to do the mini Mondays and the tiny Tuesdays, and all that. But I think that's going to be all for me for this video right now. Thank you for commenting, liking, subscribing. It really means the world to me, especially as I'm getting back into this. So I will catch you guys in the next one. Keep an eye out for that, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.